Here it is in the box. In box. I'm selling it right now for $70. Face your fears. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now. Face your fears. Eliminate. Wait. That's the different language. Retenete etus medos. That must be Italian or something. Amiibo. Scan a compatible amiibo for extra figures. I mean, for extra stuff. We don't have that. I'm not getting that. So don't worry about that. Forget that entirely. It's not happening. I'm not buying any more amiibos. Unless it's good. I don't really care. They're useless. I think they're useless. Pretty useless. Pretty useless. Let's see what's going on. Okay. We have to do a tier list of all the Nintendo boxes. Which one has the best box? I think WarioWare nails it. Dread. It came with these pins. We got some pins. Walking on pins and needles. I have no idea where to put these. Where do you put the pins? I don't care too much about Metroid, honestly. I don't know. Well, I guess sell them for $70 on eBay 10 years from now. Let me put this in there. 10 years from now, $10. I'm just gonna take these off, or I could put the Pro Controller. Not sure where that's at, so we're just gonna put it this.
Samus is under fire. She sent an emergency directive.
What? Okay. Metroid Dread. Another banger by Nintendo. Metroid Dread. Let's just start the game, see what happens. Update, Andy. There's always an update. No update, okay. No update? I don't believe it. Nintendo Dread. Metroid. Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread. There it is. Incredible. Truly. Truly. Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread. Probably the game of the year every day. It's probably the game of the year every day. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. Game of the year every day. Calling it. I could tell. I could tell. Press A. For what? To start it or to die? They don't tell you. It's just dread. It makes you dread what's coming. Like, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Hey, Hypno Crab. Good to see you here. Hey! We're about to play Metroid Dread. I hope you've been well. TwitchCon 2019 Traveler. Just immersing myself in the main menu. Just thinking about the dread. I'm scared. Very scared. This is the first game of the Halloween season for me, I think. No, I think Nicktoons Brawl was. Not really scary. I'm okay. I was a little sick. I think I had the flu shot a week ago. I think it hit me a little bit. I got a little hit. I'm okay. It's getting better. Metroid Dread. I'm dreading it. I was dreading it. Now it's more like bread. I want to eat some bread. Just think about it. Metroid Dread. Let's play the game. Brightness? Yes, please. Brightness. That. I mean, I think that the default's always fine. Have you played this Metroid Dread? Metroid Dread? Will you like to save these settings? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'm a saving data number 1 this time. My number one save. We're gonna get lost, aren't we? Metroid is a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through a physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Kozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. The ultimate warrior! What? Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises. As a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct, thankfully. There's no correlation anymore. Why even call it Metroid? Why even call this game Metroid if it doesn't exist? You're gonna see what I think about it. Jellyfish. X-Parasite. What is this, a hit science class? A gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR-388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-Parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct as well. There's no reason why we're reading this. It's just they're extinct as well. Why even bother? What a waste. What is it, a history game? So you gotta shout out the gooey. Gooey. Oh. That doesn't look good. With no Metroid surviving on SR-388, it became infested with the X. Horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Wait, what? The X. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, almost died, by the way. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a biologic space laboratories, BSL for short, research station to investigate a distress signal. It's like a mutated armor. Wait, what the hell? It copied it. A clone. There I battled many... Are you gonna play this? It's like the whole game's been... It spoiled the whole game. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X menace on SR-388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. As you do. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories. Or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. Was this a game before? Is it a sequel? Well, not the Metroid series. Maybe that happened in the past game. It showed an X alive and in the wild. thorough analysis provided the video was real, although the sender was unknown. The transmission was traced to a particular planet. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMMI to investigate. ME. It's like cool. This is the same story for Cooler on Dragon Ball Z. Meta Cooler. An ME is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission success. Practically. Basically. But not long after, it didn't do it. It didn't succeed in the mission. Not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. Muted the mic. Their mic was muted the whole time. Couldn't talk to him. I was pissed. No, what is happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Because I didn't share that information with anyone or provided any samples of selfish person, really. Holding the knowledge. I gotta go. More money. It's like Star Trek, but she's the only passenger. Well, parasites. Planet Pink. Planet Vegeta.
We'll soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere.
Alright. 9 minutes, Jesus. It takes you 9 minutes to get to the atmosphere.
Does not seem appropriate.
Who are you? Beep beep boop. Shut up. Beep beep boop.
The risk clearly outweighs the reward.
Okay, let's go back. I don't care. I'm a rebel. I'm going in. I don't listen to the computer that tells me not to go.
With care, lady.
Whoa.
Entering the atmosphere in T-minus 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you going the wrong way? Oh, there you go. What happened? You landed? What happened with the landing? Crash landed it? Smacked through the windshield? Now her armor's... Is she permanently fused with that? She's been here before?
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains stable. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, you can remain in contact. Any objections, lady?
We get it. She's female. I don't know if they said that a lot in the first games. When was the reveal that she was female? Like 20 years later? Or probably the end of the first one? Well, the final boss is right here. It's over. This could be a flashback. Whoops. Is this what happened before? Is this happening right now? I have blue armor though. I don't get when this happened. This could be a flashback. This is just Mega Man. Other M? Wow, this is incredible. That was the past before. She unlocked the power. What happened? I don't know. No idea. And we're in the game. We're in the game now. 15 rockets? Is that what that says? I am in. Interesting, interesting. Wow.
What?
So that's where the battle happened, or what? She's been here? Or is it similar? It looks similar. I guess we'll start moving around along now. There's a locked door here. Don't want to get lost. Probably will. So why are we here? Why are we here again? We're investigating, wait, how do you... How am I supposed to shoot down? Without moving. Whatever. I'm sure they'll explain that later. I have melee. The whip. While tilting ZL to slide. Hold L, free aim. Okay, that's how you do it. And shoot. Righto. I am doing that. I'm doing it. What was that? Okay. Ledge grab. Kill the thing. Checkpoint ammo max capacity. Probably need the ball to get in there. You can wall jump. Don't know if you could slide. Doesn't seem like you could slide. Hold R to ready the missiles. Press Y to fire. Some blocks can be destroyed with specific weapon. Zzz. Boom. Some blocks are hidden. If you run into a dead end, try shooting the wall randomly and pray to God. Striking some blocks with missiles. There you go. What? How to destroy them. Gotcha. Wait, what? Ow. Wait. Why'd that one open? The other M. Is it maybe the other M was with the clone? That was the clone battle.
Uploading data.
Game.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded.
All your base are belong to us.
I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you.
When? Today?
Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
Oh.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear.
Chozo.
I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward.
True.
This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface.
Pulsating.
The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself.
Okay.
You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
There are many such cold areas scattered underground.
Cold area.
Do not enter them with your basic power suit.
I could travel through space, but the cold area is not good.
One final thing.
How cold
Underground
we
interference is
talking about?
preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Cold area. How cold is that? Save the data. Press that. Open the map. Options. I see. Amiibo. 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 Nah. So the door's open like that, huh? That leads there. True. Whoops. Why is that not open though? That one doesn't open. Use a melee counter at the right moment to parry certain attacks and automatically take aim at the attacker. Press X to use your melee counter now. What? Okay. I think I got it. Sick. Eerie. No. Okay. Is that message gonna go away? It's fine. So defeat an enemy that has been stunned as a result of counter will cause it to drop more items. That's good. Damn it. Stop falling down that hole. Damn bats. Stingrays. Fat ass. Oh. Maybe I can counter them. Yes. No. Yes. 69 health. Just shooting walls in case. What could this be? Some sort of conveyor belts? Conveyor belt. Missiles. What? Arteria. If an area on the map is blinking, it indicates that a hidden item is there. I see it, I think. Missile tank acquired, increased by 2. Oh. Cool. First person. Hey, buddy. It's probably... Well, countered by X the right moment. The timing is extremely difficult. Desperate maneuver. Slide under it. Oh no! I'm dead. Okay. No. It didn't happen. Brutal. Brutal. That seems difficult, so I don't even know how I do it. Bye-bye. I'm leaving. I guess I'll leave. I guess I'll run away. I don't think it's gonna kill him. Oh no! I'm just gonna keep running. Why even bother? Damn it. This game, let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about the game. How you supposed to counter that? What are you supposed to do here? I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Why even bother? Obviously don't have the power. The blue. Absorb the dragon. The dragon's soul. I have blue cannon. Energy. The energy from the central unit transformed the arm cannon to Omega cannon. Online, Omega Blaster. Once charged, press Y, still holding R to fire. The sensitivity is too much. There you go. Hold R to charge it. Y. Still holding it. R to fire. True. Omega. It's a brain. Okay. Okay. What the hell? How am I supposed to counter that? No. Even better the second time. Okay. Ah. Made some mistakes. No, I didn't make some mistakes. I made some mistakes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Oh, that's the end of the game, I guess. Depleted and offline, reverting to regular arm cannon. Alright then, wait. Now, where do we go? Beetles. Save. It's pretty sick. Okay. Now we're in. Parasites. Can't get on there for some reason. Oh, I see that. Water. Why do that? Why? What was the point? I can't go back now. That really made things worse. Uh-oh. Wait, can I get back? Okay, wait. Wait, what? Nani? Door. Portal 2? Arteria. Big map for big people. What about it? What we got? What's going on here? What's happening? Oops. Like a special room here? Pinball? Pinball? True. Well, let's think about this. I guess I'll go right first. Never mind. I'll go left. Another one. iRobot. How many of these things did they send here? This one looks better shape. You're useless. Outdated. Oh no. Think quickly. It's kind of like a horror game right here. Oh no, no, no. Mama! Oh no. That was kind of scary. That's beautiful. Is he still chasing me? He might be. This is a Halloween game. Missile, more missiles. Good. Save again? What's this?
Uploading data.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile. Enemy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits.
Swiggity swootity.
An enemy never leaves its assigned
Swiggity
zone.
swooty.
Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you. There may be
That's
a
not
very
good.
small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible. The enemy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an enemy zone should be simply to survive.
Good news. How'd this happen? Enemies are OP. It's a running game. Run away. Okay. It had to be the ball to get that? The ball. Emmy. I think there's an Emmy nearby. Robert De Niro probably thinks that all the time. There might be an Emmy nearby. Emmy. Resources. What? R2? Oh no. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? Mommy! Mama! Oh no, Mama! Ah! Down the hatch. Oh crap. Kinda scary. Alright. Oh! Okay. Oh man. Alright, let's try that again. So that if there's an ME, don't move at all. Then it's scanning. We're dead. Wow. Pretty scary. Oh no, it's coming back. I hear it. I need electric for this or something? A new move? Oh no. We're dead. Oh, what the freak? Oh! Get wrecked. Oh no. Mama! Oh no. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Metroid dead end. How do I get out? No shot. Come on, dude. Oh. I can't get out of here. Oh, how do we get out of here? Ah! Open the door. I don't like this one. I don't want to run away. Oh no, is he still chasing? Oh no. What is this? Oh no. What? I need to be a ball. What does that mean? The missile? Yeah, we're never gonna beat this game, probably. We're never beating this one. Can't go up there. The bats. Oh no. What? What? Oh well. Let the water in. Didn't I kill that guy? Didn't I kill him? Dr. Light. Ancient aliens. More the map. It's like Metroidvania. Yellow rooms are safe facility. Purple are transportation. Gotcha. Big guy. Get more loot with the combo. Oh, there's that. Not this place again. Oh no. Going down. Gotta move fast here. Hey, Z Keldon. That's the new one. This is the new one. That's true. That is correct. Good day to you. Alright, I guess I'll leave that room. Probably can't go there right now. Maybe empty the water. What's that? What's that? What's that mean? That works. What's this? Charge beam. Focused beam energy to unleash a powerful shot. Press and hold Y to charge, release to fire. Charge shots damage enemy immune to normal beam shots, such as robots and bosses. They can also open charge beam doors. In addition, Samus can perform a charge attack by spin jumping when the beam is fully charged. Really? I see. Got it. Are we back outside now? That's where it all began. Oh, it's cold. It's too cold. Energy part required. One out of 4. Collect 4 to increase energy capacity. Meaning what? Oh, health. Yeah, I think it's health. Right? What does that mean? Oh no. Oh. Could be a good look for me. Guess I can't go there right now, or maybe you need more energy. Too cold. You can't be in an area that's too cold. I think it saved my data. No? It doesn't seem like it did, actually. Well, ain't gonna be easy. Maybe I can already do the move, but I don't know what that is. Tried everything. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to go there right now. go back. If I could even make it back. Pretty cold. Now where do we go? This way. Energy capacity increased to 100. What? Don't think I can go up there. The cold meter. You just kind of know. If you're dying, that's when it's cold. Two shots kills those guys. The map is also blue in that area that's cold. Smack him. Ah. Were we here before? Seems like we have. Save. Progress saved. This game's interesting. Well. Alright. New area. I guess I don't have that. Oh no. Big one. Could be a boss. Dread. I can't get out from there. Shoot. Damn it. They really want you to dread it. Dread it. Run from it. Come on, do it. Do it! Oh! Mommy! Oh god, I think this is loss. Damn it. I think I've been here before though. This way. What? Why not? Oh well. What's that? Let's go this way. More missiles. Missiles. More missiles. What? Okay. They're repairing it. I didn't even look like it was fake, like a fake floor. Well, rocks. Wow, look at that. That's cool. Suck in the volcano. Too hot, too hot. Too hot. That's what I thought. I don't know if eventually you can get better upgrades to be able to go into the hot areas or cold areas, or just get more health to stay there longer. What's that? Warhammer? Some Warhammer technology. Thermal fuel's flow has been redirected. The thermal fuel. Door. Now this door's unlocked. Run right into that one. Yeah. All came back around. Redirected the fuel though. So it's different. Is it? Can't go in there.
Uploading data.
There is no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the ME after you? The footage of the X-Parasite may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magna supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first enemy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an enemy is destroyed. There are 6 remaining enemy hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
Thermal doors. It's open now. So that's open. Oh God. No. Boss battle. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked. That's what you look like, huh? Absorbed. The power. Energy from the central unit transformed the arm cannon into an Omega cannon. It's online. Omega stream online. Tilts to aim. Is it coming after me? Can I leave? Oh, I don't. Heat up the shielding. It will shatter upon overheating, leaving the core exposed. Aha. now. It's coming. What? Huh? Oh. Wait, it didn't work. The core immediately after destroying its head plating. What? I guess you had to do it multiple times. Okay. Where he at? No. Oh crap. Oh, it overheated first. That's right. Oh crap! I don't know the timing for that one because it doesn't have the first part. Damn. True. Okay. Oh. Okay. Damn it. Gotta go on the long hallway. I wonder if it stays. No, it's not gonna overheat. Stay in overheating. I'm gonna try again like this. Just try harder. Yeah, no. Straight away. Oh god. This might not be enough. Yeah. 5 left. Now I've got your power. Spider magnet. Acquired. Allows summons to attach to blue magnetic surface walls and ceilings using a magnetic field. Tilt L in the direction of the walls. You can move and attack wall in this state. Hold up to press against it. Okay. Mega cannon depleted. That means this area is safe now too. Right? It is. Free to traverse once the thing is dead. That's good. They're not always there. Magnetic. Magnets. True. Oh. Uh-oh. Too powerful? That works. It's good. Can't go up there. Okay. Locked tight. Fake wall. Real wall, but pulls down. Let's go this way first. Down. Wait, haven't we been here before? Let me just go the first way. Progress way. That's dangerous. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. It's dead. It's gone. Is it 60? It's pretty good. I think it is. Looks smooth. Uh-oh. We're dead. Boss battle. Okay, jump when he does that. Nothing's working. Ow. I'm gonna go around them. I can't go on his tail. Oh! His face. Missiles to the face. Back up. That was bad. Oh! Are you dead? Oh. It's like a classic mode. Woo! I don't know what's going on, but we're doing it. We're doing it. QTE. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are you supposed to know? Oh God. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Please die. That's me shooting. That's me. I think it is. You have to actually shoot during the cutscenes. You can't just watch it. Die! Sick. Into the butt. Into the butt. Kame. Wow. First try, by the way. Could have died though, easily. Box of chocolate. Phantom cloak acquired. Seems like a mini boss, side boss. Upgrading suit for Aeon compatibility. An Aeon ability that renders Samus invisible to enemies by refracting light. She can also move silently, albeit at slower speed. With full Aeon, press R to activate. Press R once again to deactivate. Aeon will slowly consume while this ability is activated. Moving or firing weapons while activated will consume additional Aeon. Once all Aeon has been depleted, the Phantom Cloak will consume energy instead. Should it deplete energy to 1, it will automatically deactivate. After deactivation, Aeon will begin to recharge automatically once Samus makes any actions. The ability cannot be activated again until the Aeon is full. Aeon! I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't seem like it's low. I can never tell unless it's bad, but it seems like it is. Seems 60 to me. Seems pretty 60. Once you go 60, you can't go back. Closed. Maybe you have to be invisible. Ooh. Life hacks. Breaking boundaries. Whoops. Ah. Word. Yep. I see it's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. Pretty cool out of 10. I'm gonna have to give it a pretty cool. Growing on me, it's growing on me. They don't see me. The full map. Here we go. All right. So that's hot area. It's too hot. Acquired. Used it. One here. Oh god. Oh no. Am I here? Oh! Damn. Those things can be annoying. Where am I? Oh damn, I'm all the way here? Would it have killed him to autosave? I need more power. Damn it. First step? I think third? I'm not that good. I need help. First time? Oh crap. Ready to do that again. Alright. Oh shoot. Take your time. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I mean, I'm out of missiles. First time I'm out of missiles. Oh my god. Charge shot it. Don't die. There you go. Charge shot is your friend. Oh no. Just shoot him from here. That's a win. Where'd he go? I guess he died. Uh-oh. Okay. This could be a little difficult. Ah! Just go up. Get out of my way. What is this? Arteria map. What? Kataris. Travel to Kataris? No. Probably shouldn't. Or should we? Ow. Yes. I'm going there. Pretty cool cutscenes, to say the least. That's cool. Hidden loading screen. Cataris. New song. RuneScape music. It's like some. This reminds me of like the old CG graphics, like Twisted Metal or something. Warhammer, Fallout, the first Fallout games. Oh god. What? Oh. I blame the wireless connected. I need to move my Switch to like center. If I have my controllers down by my lap, it's not going to connect. I have to hold them like this. RuneScape. Let me go right now. Aliens. Too hot. Invincible? Not sure. Too hot. Not invincible. Pete Townsend. Townsend? Oh god. Save? The lighting in this game is pretty good. Pretty good here. Atmosphere.
Uploading data.
CPR appears to be powered by thermal energy. Magma is pumped from the planet's interior and routed from there. I have located the central routing system for the magma. It is here in Cataris. Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Cataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature areas. I know the shuttle somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability. The Phantom Cloak prevents the enemy from detecting you. Thus far, your only option was to run. Now, bypassing them is also an option. Use this to reach your objective. Note that using the Phantom Cloak severely decreases your mobility, and direct contact with an enemy will still result in capture. It is up to you whether to hold your position. Just be aware of your surroundings. The Phantom Cloak is useless. Once an enemy sees you, you will need to evade capture until it gives up pursuit. The Phantom Cloak can remain active after your aim has been depleted. It will consume your life energy instead. Consider it a desperate measure. Remember, it cannot drain your energy down to nothing. Judicious use of this technique will improve your probability of survival.
Alrighty then. Saved. What's that? Flies. Some sort of thing in there. Don't think I can get it. Right now. Oh. That was a lot of damage. Thermal's fuel flow has been redirected. Gotcha. What's that do? I don't know. There's this. Okay, that settles that. Oh no, this is closed. Okay. We outside. Got you. I see. He can attack you from there too. How to do it. How to come back. Oh no. Too hot. Bad move. It's a trap. Go on there. Ain't going there. Who's that? What's this? What's that? Ow. Where are we at? Oh no. Dreaded. Green, it's green. Colliding will trigger it though. It's pretty useless. We're dead. Oh god. I'm not here. He's coming back. What the freak? Oh my god. Okay. That thing's got collided with me, made me stop that flying thing. Oh god, it's right on my butt. That thing. Coming. Save. What's that do? That's full health. What's this? Aha. Fake. Ceiling. That's too hot. Yeah, it is full health. That's pretty good. Now it's redirected. Bro. Damn it. Well, crap. I don't know if I could spam Y. Would that work? Probably not. Wait. Okay. Let me check up here again. What? It's too hot. Way too hot. Too hot, man. Oh, wait. Get the full health. Why not? Why not? Save as well. Save. The whole shebang. Alright. Now what? Dread from it. This way. It opened up just now. Too hot. This is good. A lot of areas. What's this do? Is that permanent? Too hot. Red light. Oh! Back here. Right. Redirect it. What a maze. A lot of turns. Alright. They're all back. All the enemies are back, okay? What's this? How do you get in this one? Blue. Need to be blue? Electric something. Alright, I guess I can't. What? How do you come back? I guess I'll go this way. That's a spider. Firefight. Oh! You can get me from there. I don't know. I didn't know. Damn it. What's the plan? We're dead. Woo! Don't think can't get that right now. Or can we? Yes, we can. Wow. Really gotta shoot everything. Every crevice. Just what seems like if you're not sure if you have to do that, just shoot everything first. What's this? I guess that's it. No way. Oh, it's around there. Question mark. Uh-oh. We're back. Close the door. Oh no. He can't get in here. How's he gonna get here? He can't get here. Okay. What's up, Roadstar? What a dumb machine. The only way the door can close is if someone's standing on it. Oh no! Wait. Mommy! Oh! Gamer? Gamer! Don't come here. Why are you coming here? Why? Ah! Oh! Mommy! No. No. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? Oi, gamer. That was cool. Some kind of dragon. Wow. Snakes. Burrowing through the metal. You hate to see it. It's too hot over there. Probably. Yep. Pew pew. Oh no.
Uploading data.
ME stands for Extraplanetary Multiform Mobile Identifier. It can procedurally modify and enhance its own capabilities. Its ability to configure itself to fit into narrow spaces is a standard feature. Any ME you encounter will likely do so as it pursues you. You are not capable of destroying their armor plating. This would be true even at your full capabilities. You are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness.
Whoa, what's all this about?
Study each ME carefully and use the Phantom Cloak to advance. There are risks even here. The Phantom Cloak reduces your mobility and consumes more AN when you move or shoot. It is still your best chance at survival.
Metroid 5. Is that this one?
Do not hesitate to destroy an enemy whenever you discover more you need energy. This was not one of your original priorities. However, I see no other way to accomplish your goal. These existential threats cannot be sanctioned.
Alright, Adam. Spider guy again. Oh god. I'd rather fight the spider guy. Jeez. Hot. Let me save that. It's the 5th one. Have you played all of them? Seem like you know what you're talking about. Wow. Oh god. I'm scared. I dread it. Why is it coming back? Why? Oh my god. Oh. I kicked him. Is this the last Metroid? So it's the latest one, I think. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, the latest? The last one in the series? I wouldn't, probably not. I'm sure they'd make another one within 1,000 years. Eventually, they have to make another one. Help me. Your parry game. I've parried a couple, okay? I don't take Adderall, okay? I don't know how you can't react to that physically looking at it. You have to like know it by dying a bunch of times first. There's a timing to it. Specific robots, I think they each have their own specific timing too. Oh no. No reason to come here. Don't be here. Just leave. Why? Why are you back? Why? Blast. Do I? Why are you back again? I'm leaving. He senses me. He can smell me. I can smell you. Fire bad. Wait. That's a Pokemon. I didn't even see that guy there. That works. Ow. Well, that happened. Lava. The lava's gone. These guys are here now. It took no time at all to go there. Just checking. Seems we need to upgrade my blaster yet again. Oh god, if I died now, how much progress would have been lost? Will be lost. Why? Aha! Sucker. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that thing hurts. That hurts pretty good there. Oh god, no. Oh no. Wait, is this where I think it's all the way back? Oh no, I can't go back in? What kind of... Oh no, we can. Wait, no, look at my hand. Let me save. Charge beam door, huh? Nothing here. How do you get there? Question mark. Crap. Yeah, we're stuck. Alright, so we're going to find out what to do. Fire bad. Explorer. Go around town. Bring it around town. Wait, yep. Oh no. Hell, I don't know. Ow. Right. That's that. Try that. Northeast. Bastard. Seems right. Nice. Got it. Aha. %. Nice. This guy. Oh no. Ow, ow. Seems Seems like a fake wall area. That's what I want you to think. We got it. Redirect it. Stop it. Oh. Could be a way out. Might not be a way in, but a way out. What's this? The platform? It's different. Oh my. New area? Dairon. Dairon. Purple place. Luigi, Mario, and Waluigi. We'll go there. I'll go there. The Thanos stage. Dread from it. Run from it. Metroid awaits. I love these loading screens. These are pretty good. It's like intermission. It's like stream starting screens. Oh God. Darian. We made it. Darian. Okay. All right. Got it. Uh-oh. Yep. Better to parry, huh? I never parry. It seems not enough. I never use it. I'll try to use it more, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Fool. Spin. Oh no. Aha. What? Can I parry this? Nope. You fool. He missed. Twice. I see. Uh-oh. What's good? Talk to me, guy. Maybe need the lights on. It's like a Gundam hanger. Ow! This is bad. This is bad. Robot and rock monsters. Robot. Robot. Damn. This. Can't parry that. I see. Jesus. First death? First death? Get across. Ow. Crap. Just shoot when it lands. Alright. You ever did the spin jump? Is that useful at all? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, the lighting here is awesome. With the green light shining in the darkness. I got you. I see, I see. Okay. There it is. Lights on. Parry the platypus. Lights on. Thankfully, now we can see. Let there be light. Alright. Power on. Chomp sound effect. Oh god, I hate this thing. Ah. What? 50, it took 50 energy. Samus, what kind of armor you got, bro? Weak. I mean, yeah, at least the checkpoint's good. We're good. Can't survive a crocodile. Bird. What? The chomp effect. Continue. Alright. Samus is blue. Is this a skin in Smash Brothers? It should be. Hey. Hello. Mama. The wide beam. Acquired. It's an acquired taste. You now like the taste of olives. The wide beam. Fire 3 beams simultaneously. Press Y to fire. This beam can push wide beam box, destroy wide beam covers. Damn, I'll tell you about them. The wide beam. The wide beam. True. Now we're talking. I'm gonna go back this way. Is that full health? Gang. Odd beam. That guy's camping. Bruh. I'm gonna do it again. 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 Alright, now we can see everything here. Oh no. Arrgh. Okay. We're good. Make sure. die. Whoa! Pushback. Oh, damn it. Oh, double damn it. Cutscene. Run, Samus. Open the door. Haha. Oh no. Oh. Kill the spinning blades things. Really? Crap. Damn it. What can you do? Dread it. Open the door. Alright, so basically, I'm going this way. Oh, this way. This way. We're back here. Wrapped around. Wait, okay, we've been here before. Come get some. Oh god. Yo, what up, though? I can do this all day. The thing there. The rocks. I need a yellow arrow right, whatever that is. Okay. Now we have a lot more powers. Shuttle. The wide beam box. That's open now. I have a feeling they want us to go back to Catalyst. Pretty sure. You go round and round. Oh, Samus. You're screwed. This time. You're done. She ain't gonna make it off this one. This is the end. This is the final game. Around the world. The wide beam box. It's pretty satisfying. Wide beam, power beam door. Total Recall. I'm just wandering now. Oh, we're dead. Maybe wandering's not the best way to do it. Oh, power beam door there. We're in. Machine. God, no. Not like this. There's no way. Get in there. Wait, oh. I can't leave. We made it though, we found it. Alright. I got some rings. Charge attacks are good. Peripheral vision. I think my Mega Man X Dive ventures have helped here. Ow. Maybe not. Yes. Not over yet though. The Mountain Dew. It's online. The meat post nut. It lost its glow. Its sparkle. Okay. Hut. Do it. Oh no, I thought it was gonna come down the other way. Alright, we need a long straight path here. Oh my god. No! A little too early there. Too early. Too early. Oh, what? The door's open now, okay. They always make you shoot it first. They got tired of that Yo, what up? Oh, he can't get in here. Yo, what up? Charlie Murphy. Yeah. Worth it. Oh no. Yeah. Nice. Why did I say Charlie Murphy? Why did I say that? Okay. Luigi. Luigi's power. Morph ball, there it is. I saw a meme on Twitter like, where's the morph ball? So that's how far I got. I got far enough to get the morph ball already. Curl into a ball. ZL or tilt L, crouch transform. Or tilt L down when crouched. Press B to jump. When standing next to a narrow tunnel near ground level, press B while moving toward the tunnel with L to automatically switch to morph ball form and enter. This works well while grabbing onto a ledge leading into a narrow tunnel. Alright. How about that? Omega Cannon depleted. I do like that the area turns to normal, like it's not a threat anymore once you kill him. Wow. We are a ball. Bull. Missile. I can be a ball forever. Into the thing. I didn't like that. True. Save. Okay. So 3 hours in, I got morph ball. Alright guys, I have to end the stream here, unfortunately. But we'll be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. I'm not, probably with more of this, you'd think, you know. How do we get out of here? I gotta get out of here. I think it's fine like that. I saved, so it should be saved. It's gotta be saved. I'm just gonna close it. It should be fine.